I'm Los Angeles County Sheriff Lee Baca. The Los Angeles Sheriff's Department has partnered with the LAPD and other municipal police departments throughout our county to form the Los Angeles Regional Crime Stoppers organization. Crime Stoppers is an important law enforcement tool, a proactive approach to removing dangerous criminals from our streets. Each week on this television program, we will share the facts about unsolved cases, and you will have the opportunity to submit information that may help investigators without ever having to give your name. I encourage you to provide us any information you may have. I thank you for joining us and doing your part to make our community safer.
On August 22nd, 2010, Christian Alcantar was shot to death while loading equipment into his vehicle on Sunol Avenue in the city of East Los Angeles.
Approximately 7 a.m. on the 22nd, I received a call from my wife, and I remember picking up the phone and just hearing screaming in the background. It was really hard for me to figure out what was going on. When I heard the words, "Ay Dios mío," he's gone, he's gone. Who's gone? And Christian's dead. Christian's dead. I hung up and I called Chris right away. I called his phone. And I remember leaving him a message. "If you're there, pick up. Call me back ASAP." I called him so many times over and over and over.
My best friend is gone. Someone took him away from me. And I don't know why. Why would someone take such a good boy? He never harmed anyone. He was caring. He was loving. He had goals. People don't know how it is to have someone taken away in the way taken away. They robbed his life.
You never heal from this. You don't. People want to coin the phrase, well, you pick up your life and you move on. You don't really move on. Because at every Christmas and every Thanksgiving and every family function, there's that empty chair. There's that empty plate. There's a permanent void. You don't move on.
Life is never normal again. It's like somebody chopped away a part of your heart. And it's never going to be complete. And you don't know how it is until you live it.
Christian was a great kid. He was just a young adult, just going forward in life and doing everything right. He was a student worker. He assisted in teaching at area elementary school. He was loved by many friends and family members, had a very close family, and had a very large network of friends. And what Christian and his friends liked to do is, they DJ'd quite a bit. Each of them had DJ nicknames for one another, and that's what he was doing the night of this incident, is helping out a friend as a DJ. He was not known to be affiliated with any illegal activity, whether it be gang involvement or any other such illegal activity. He was just a good kid from everybody we've spoken with.
My stepdaughter and I, we went to dress him out for the funeral. Looking at his face, imagining his hands that are never going to touch a board again. Not being able to talk with him or shake his hand or watch him grow up. Have kids. It should be the children burying the parents, not the parents burying the children. I was not shocked to see over 450 people at least there.
His funeral was full of people, and that told it all.
On August 22nd, 2010, Christian Alcantar was shot to death while loading equipment into his vehicle on Sunol Avenue in the city of East Los Angeles. The suspects in this case are described as male adults between the ages of 18 and the mid-20s, all Hispanic males. One of the individuals was seen wearing a baseball cap worn backwards and is described having a roundish face and a light complexion. The suspect vehicle is described as a mid-size compact, possibly import. Four-door, dark in color, possibly has tinted windows and is lowered.
My life has changed completely. To me, everything now is about Christian. Finding the answers for Christian.
Justice will be a miracle. Justice will be everything to us. My son is never gonna be alive again, but justice has to be done.
Somebody in this community knows something. Somebody is afraid to talk, and they do not need to be.
You can be anonymous and no one has to know who you are. It would mean everything to me because I know how Chris was. I know how he was with justice, and I have a couple of his reports when he was in school about punishment for people, criminals. And then he put in that report, if that was me and that happened to my family, I would go do whatever I can to just find whoever did this to my family member. And that's basically what I'm doing and I'm trying to do.
Justice will come and justice will be swift. This person may sit for the next 20 years on appeals, but the fact that they're off the street and cannot do this to another family, that's the end result, because this is where it's going to stop. But justice, I don't think you want to know my term of justice. And as I pointed out earlier, this person may sit for the next 20, 25 years or more on appeals, and they can sit in their little 9x12 cell with their TV and their little commissary. But that box is where they will live, and that box is where they will die.
If anyone has information regarding this incident and would like to contact law enforcement, you can reach the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department at area code 323-890-5500. And if you'd like to remain anonymous, you can always call Crime Stoppers at 1-800-222-TIPS.
After he passed away, I didn't want his things to just sit there. I didn't want it to be so quiet at the house. So now I started DJing. I do it for fun, but he got me into it and I love it. And I know it lives on with me. You know, I DJ now because of Chris.
This family is suffering, but you can help. Police are looking for a thin, light-complected Hispanic male, 18 to maybe 22 years old. He was traveling in a dark, compact car. If you have any information that can help solve this case, call LA Regional Crime Stoppers, the number 1-800-222-TIPS. Thank you so much for joining us for this week's edition of Crime Stoppers Case Files. And remember, we are here every week with more crimes and more families needing answers. These are your neighbors. This is your community, and you can make a difference.